Have you ever wondered what really happens inside your body when you eat 3 eggs a day? Maybe you've been told that eggs are bad for your cholesterol, or that you should limit them to just 1 a week. But what if I told you that, for many older adults, eating 3 eggs daily could actually transform your health in ways that might surprise you? Hi, I'm Dr. Linda Rose. Over the years, I've met countless patients in their 60s, 70s, and beyond who've completely avoided eggs because they feared heart problems or high cholesterol. But when they finally allowed this small, powerful food back into their diet, their energy returned, their memory sharpened, and their muscles stayed stronger. It's amazing what nature can do when we stop being afraid of it. You see, eggs are more than just breakfast. They're like a perfectly balanced package of nutrients your body can recognize and use efficiently. For older adults especially, the right amount of high-quality protein, choline, and antioxidants in eggs can make a remarkable difference. From how you think, to how you move, to how young you feel. Still, not everyone reacts the same way, and that's where understanding how 3 eggs a day affect your unique body becomes so important. So today, I'll walk you through the incredible science, the real benefits, and even the small precautions you should know before making this simple change. Before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell, so you never miss a simple, science-backed health tip, designed especially for older adults like you. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback is invaluable and helps me improve these videos for your benefit. Now, let's begin. Impact 1. What happens to your heart and cholesterol? Let's start with the most common fear people have when they hear about eating 3 eggs a day: cholesterol. For decades, the word cholesterol has been unfairly treated like a villain. Many of my patients, especially those in their 60s or 70s, come to me saying, "Dr. Rose, I stopped eating eggs years ago because my cholesterol was high." And I always smile gently and say, let's talk about what cholesterol really does inside your body. You see, cholesterol isn't your enemy. It's actually an essential molecule your body uses to build hormones, repair cells, and even support brain function. The problem begins not with the cholesterol in your food, but with inflammation in your blood vessels. When your arteries become inflamed, often due to stress, processed foods, or sugar, cholesterol tries to patch the damage, which can lead to buildup. So the real issue isn't the eggs themselves, but the overall state of your diet and lifestyle. Now, let's look closely at what happens when you eat 3 eggs a day. Each egg contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol, which sounds high at first. But the body is incredibly intelligent. When you eat more cholesterol, your liver naturally produces less of it to keep your levels balanced. Studies have shown that for about 70% of people, eating eggs doesn't significantly raise LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. In fact, it may increase HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clear excess fats from your bloodstream. I've seen this transformation firsthand. One of my patients, an energetic woman in her late 60s named Margaret, had always avoided eggs due to fear of heart disease. When we reintroduced 3 eggs daily, combined with plenty of vegetables, healthy fats, and reduced sugar, her HDL levels rose beautifully, and her LDL levels became more stable. More importantly, her energy returned, and she said she finally stopped feeling dizzy in the mornings. Her body was thriving again. Eggs also contain powerful nutrients that directly protect your heart. One of them is choline, which helps regulate homocysteine, a compound that can damage your arteries when levels are too high. By keeping homocysteine under control, eggs may reduce your risk of stroke and heart disease over time. Another key nutrient is lecithin, a natural fat emulsifier that helps your body process fats more efficiently. This means the cholesterol in eggs is less likely to stick to your arteries when your overall diet is balanced. But what about those who already have heart problems or diabetes? Here's where nuance matters. For a small portion of people, called hyperresponders, cholesterol from eggs might increase LDL slightly. However, even in these cases, the type of LDL produced tends to be larger and fluffier, not the small, dense particles that contribute to heart plaque. In simple terms, it's not just how much cholesterol you have, but what kind of cholesterol your body makes. And let's not forget the bigger picture. When seniors replace sugary cereals or processed pastries with boiled or poached eggs for breakfast, they experience a steady flow of energy without blood sugar crashes. This alone can greatly improve heart health because sugar spikes and crashes strain your arteries far more than dietary cholesterol ever could. Eggs help keep insulin levels stable, reduce inflammation, and support healthy blood flow, all vital for maintaining a strong heart in your golden years. You might also be surprised to learn that eggs contain antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, the same compounds known for protecting your eyes. But they also have cardiovascular benefits. These antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress in your arteries, which slows down the aging process of your cardiovascular system. This is one of the reasons why older adults who include moderate amounts of eggs often report better endurance and overall vitality. Now, I always remind my patients, how you cook your eggs matters. The benefits of eggs can be quickly lost if they're fried in processed oils or paired with bacon and white toast. Instead, opt for gentle methods, boiling, poaching, or light scrambling with olive oil or a small amount of butter. Pair them with leafy greens, avocado, or tomatoes. This not only enhances absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, but also turns your meal into a heart-nourishing powerhouse. For example, imagine starting your day with 3 soft-boiled eggs, a handful of spinach sautéed in olive oil, and a few slices of ripe tomato. You're giving your body protein for muscle support, choline for brain function, antioxidants for your eyes, and a balanced fat profile that keeps your arteries smooth and flexible. That's how you turn a simple breakfast into a natural medicine for your heart. Another fascinating finding is that eggs may improve blood pressure control. The peptides found in egg whites act like mild ACE inhibitors, the same mechanism used by some blood pressure medications. This means they help your blood vessels relax, allowing better circulation and oxygen delivery to your organs. For many seniors, this can mean fewer dizzy spells, better stamina, and a lower risk of cardiovascular complications. When I review lab results for my patients who consistently eat eggs within a balanced diet, I often see improved triglyceride ratios, better HDL to LDL balance, and enhanced overall lipid profiles. Their energy levels rise, their mood stabilizes, and they feel more capable of enjoying life. This isn't magic. It's simply giving your body the building blocks it needs to heal and maintain itself. So, if you've been avoiding eggs out of fear, take a deep breath and look at the evidence. For most older adults, 3 eggs a day can support rather than harm your heart, as long as you're eating them as part of a clean, balanced diet. The secret lies not in fear, but in understanding how your body truly works. In the next part, we'll explore something just as powerful: how these same 3 eggs can dramatically transform your muscles, energy, and strength, especially as you age. Because what they do for your heart is only the beginning of the story. Impact 2. How it transforms your muscles, energy, and strength. Now let's talk about something truly remarkable: how eating 3 eggs a day can literally rebuild your body from the inside out. Many of my older patients come to me complaining that they feel weaker, their muscles ache, and they can't walk as fast or lift as much as they used to. Some even say, "Dr. Rose, I feel like I'm fading away, even though I'm eating enough." When I take a closer look at their diets, I often find one big missing piece: high-quality, bioavailable protein. And that's where eggs step in like a natural miracle. Each egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. When you eat 3 eggs, you're giving your body roughly 20 grams of pure, easy-to-digest protein, the kind that your muscles can actually use. For older adults, this is vital because as we age, our muscles become less sensitive to protein signals. It takes more protein to trigger muscle repair and growth. Eggs deliver exactly what your body craves to maintain strength, balance, and mobility. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Robert, a 74-year-old retired teacher. He'd lost muscle mass and found it hard to climb stairs or carry groceries. We started a simple routine: 3 eggs for breakfast, gentle resistance training 3 times a week, and balanced hydration. Within 8 weeks, his muscle tone improved noticeably. He said, "Dr. Rose, I didn't realize breakfast could make me feel young again. And that's the power of giving your body what it truly needs, quality protein and nutrients that are naturally designed for human repair. But it's not just about protein. Eggs also contain a special nutrient called leucine, one of the most powerful amino acids for muscle synthesis. Leucine acts like a switch that tells your body, it's time to build. When combined with gentle movement, such as walking, stretching, or light strength exercises, leucine from eggs can help your muscles stay strong and responsive, even well into your 80s. Another often overlooked benefit of eating 3 eggs a day is how it impacts your energy levels. Many seniors experience fatigue not because they lack sleep, but because their mitochondria, the power plants inside each cell, slow down with age. Eggs are rich in nutrients like B vitamins, iron, and selenium, which help keep these mitochondria active and efficient. These nutrients convert food into usable energy, allowing you to move, think, and live with more vitality throughout the day. Egg yolks also provide choline, which supports your nervous system and muscle control. Without enough choline, nerve signals from your brain to your muscles can become sluggish, leading to stiffness, poor coordination, and fatigue. When my patients start adding eggs back into their meals, they often notice their hands feel steadier, their walking posture improves, and their reflexes become sharper. It's like reawakening the body's natural rhythm. And here's something most people don't know. Eggs contain vitamin D, one of the few natural food sources of this crucial nutrient. Vitamin D plays a direct role in muscle strength, balance, and preventing falls in older adults. Combine that with the omega-3 fats found in eggs from pasture-raised hens, and you have a perfect combination for reducing inflammation, easing joint pain, and improving recovery after physical activity. Now, let's talk about energy stability. Unlike sugar or refined carbs that give you a quick burst followed by a crash, the protein and healthy fats in eggs provide slow, steady energy. When you eat 3 eggs for breakfast, your blood sugar remains stable, preventing that mid-morning slump or afternoon tiredness. This also helps regulate appetite, so you feel satisfied longer and avoid unnecessary snacking on processed foods that drain your energy. Here's a practical example. Imagine starting your day with 3 scrambled eggs cooked lightly in olive oil, paired with a small bowl of oatmeal and a handful of berries. You'll have sustained energy, balanced blood sugar, and a clear mind until lunch. That simple combination supports both your muscles and your metabolism. Eggs also play a role in preventing sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that occurs with aging. Sarcopenia doesn't just make you weaker, it increases your risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. Studies show that older adults who consume enough protein, especially from high-quality sources like eggs, maintain more lean muscle and recover faster after illness or surgery. This is why I often tell my patients, your fork can be your medicine, and eggs are one of nature's best prescriptions. Even your bones benefit indirectly. The amino acids and vitamin D in eggs work together with calcium to maintain bone density. And because eggs are easy to chew and digest, they're ideal for seniors who may struggle with heavier meats or have reduced appetite. It's one of the simplest, most accessible ways to stay nourished without feeling overwhelmed by complicated diets. You might wonder, can 3 eggs a day really make that big of a difference? Absolutely, but consistency is key. The benefits build over time. Within a few weeks, most people notice improved energy. Within a few months, they feel stronger, their muscles firmer, and their endurance better. And the best part? It doesn't require fancy supplements or expensive shakes, just real food prepared simply and enjoyed regularly. I also like to remind my patients to combine eggs with small lifestyle habits that multiply their impact. Gentle morning stretches, hydration, good sleep, and a positive mindset. When you nourish your body with whole foods like eggs and treat movement as medicine, your energy naturally returns. You start to feel like yourself again, only lighter, steadier, and more alive. So, 3 eggs a day isn't just a dietary change. It's an investment in your strength, mobility, and independence. It helps your muscles stay active, your energy stay steady, and your confidence stay high. You'll notice that you don't tire as quickly, you recover faster, and you feel more capable of enjoying life's simple pleasures, whether that's a walk with your grandchildren or dancing in your kitchen. In the next part, we'll uncover another extraordinary secret: how these same 3 eggs a day can protect your brain, memory, and eyes, helping you stay sharp, focused, and connected to the world around you. Impact 3. The amazing effect on your brain, memory, and eyes. Now let's explore what I consider one of the most powerful and underestimated effects of eating 3 eggs a day: their remarkable impact on your brain, memory, and vision. You might think of eggs as simple breakfast food, but inside that small shell lies an extraordinary combination of nutrients that can literally nourish your mind and protect your eyesight as you age. Let me begin with something many of my older patients say: "Dr. Rose, I keep forgetting things. Sometimes I walk into a room and can't remember why I went there." Or, "My eyes feel tired all the time, and I have to squint just to read the newspaper." These are not just random signs of aging. They're often signals that your brain and eyes need more of the right nutrients to stay strong and alert. And this is exactly where eggs can make a tremendous difference. One of the key nutrients in eggs is choline, which I like to call brain fuel. Choline helps your body make acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that supports memory, focus, and clear communication between your brain cells. Unfortunately, most older adults don't get enough choline in their diets, leading to brain fog, slower recall, and even mood swings. But when you eat 3 eggs daily, you provide your brain with roughly 400 milligrams of choline, nearly 80% of the recommended daily intake. That's a huge gift to your mental health and cognitive function. I remember a patient named Helen, a 72-year-old woman who once told me she was terrified of losing her memory like her mother did. We added 3 eggs a day to her diet, along with leafy greens and healthy fats. Within a few months, she told me she could remember her grocery list without writing it down and felt more mentally sharp during her morning walks. Her family even noticed she was more cheerful and engaged. That's the power of choline. It helps your brain stay connected, active, and young. But choline isn't working alone. Eggs also contain vitamin B12, folate, and B6, which work together to reduce homocysteine, a compound that, in excess, can damage brain cells and blood vessels. Lowering homocysteine helps preserve cognitive function and reduces the risk of brain shrinkage, a key factor in memory decline. These vitamins also support the production of serotonin and dopamine, which means better mood balance and emotional stability. For seniors who often struggle with anxiety or mild depression, these nutrients can be a gentle but powerful ally. Now let's turn our attention to your eyes, the windows through which you experience life. The golden center of the egg, the yolk, is loaded with 2 powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. These are the same nutrients found in the macula of your eyes, the tiny area responsible for central vision. Over time, exposure to sunlight, stress, and poor nutrition can damage this delicate area, leading to conditions like cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. When you eat eggs regularly, the lutein and zeaxanthin in the yolk build up in your eye tissues, acting like an internal pair of sunglasses. They filter harmful blue light, protect against oxidative stress, and help maintain sharp vision even as the years pass. In fact, research shows that people who consume eggs consistently tend to have clearer vision, better contrast sensitivity, and a lower risk of macular degeneration. It's one of nature's most elegant ways of protecting your sight. No pills or complicated routines required. And there's more. The omega-3 fatty acids found in eggs, especially those from pasture-raised hens, support both brain and eye health. They help reduce inflammation, improve communication between neurons, and keep the fluidity of cell membranes intact. This means your brain signals travel faster, your thinking feels clearer, and your mood becomes more balanced. For many older adults, this translates into feeling mentally awake again after years of dull fatigue or forgetfulness. Eggs also play a quiet but profound role in preventing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. The choline and antioxidants in eggs help reduce oxidative damage and protect nerve cells from premature aging. While eggs alone can't cure these diseases, they contribute to a stronger defense system for your brain, something I see in patients who maintain a nutrient-rich diet throughout their later years. Let's not forget about the emotional connection between nutrition and mental clarity. When you feed your brain well, you not only think better, you feel more confident, independent, and capable. I've seen seniors who once doubted their abilities start painting, writing, or learning new skills again simply because their brains had the right nutrients to function optimally. Food, after all, isn't just fuel. It's information that tells your body how to live. Another beautiful thing about eggs is how easily they fit into your day. You don't need to make drastic changes. A soft-boiled egg in the morning, a poached egg on toast for lunch, or a light egg salad for dinner, all simple, comforting, and deeply nourishing. The key is consistency. Over time, your brain builds reserves of nutrients that protect you from the natural wear and tear of aging. And remember, balance is everything. To maximize the brain and eye benefits of eggs, pair them with colorful vegetables like spinach, kale, or carrots. The healthy fats in eggs help your body absorb the carotenoids in these vegetables, creating a powerful synergy for your vision and mental sharpness. A breakfast of eggs with greens and olive oil isn't just delicious. It's like sending a love letter to your brain. I also encourage you to stay hydrated and get regular sunlight, as both enhance the effects of the nutrients found in eggs. When combined with gentle mental activity, reading, puzzles, conversations, your brain remains alert and flexible. Think of it as a daily tune-up that keeps you mentally youthful, curious, and emotionally vibrant. So yes, 3 eggs a day can do much more than satisfy your hunger. They can help protect your memory, sharpen your focus, stabilize your mood, and preserve your vision. They feed your eyes, your neurons, and even your creativity. It's incredible how something so simple can bring such profound balance to the body and mind. In the next section, we'll wrap up everything we've learned with a heartfelt message about how to integrate this knowledge into your daily life. Not as a rule or a restriction, but as an act of love toward your own body. Because aging doesn't have to mean decline. With the right choices, it can mean renewal, vitality, and grace. So now that you've seen what happens when you eat 3 eggs a day, how they strengthen your heart, restore your muscles, boost your energy, and protect your memory and eyesight, it's easy to understand why I call them one of nature's most perfect foods. Sometimes the simplest things truly hold the greatest power to heal, rebuild, and renew the body. I've watched countless older adults transform their health just by adding this one small habit to their routine. Their cholesterol balanced out, their strength returned, and their minds felt alive again. And they didn't need expensive supplements or complicated diets, just real, whole food the way nature intended. That's the beauty of what I teach every day. Your body still knows how to heal itself, no matter your age. It only needs the right ingredients and a bit of care. So, if you've been afraid of eating eggs, I encourage you to start small. Choose high-quality, pasture-raised eggs, prepare them simply, and pay attention to how your body responds over time. You may be surprised at how quickly you feel more energetic, focused, and in control of your health again. Remember, aging is not about slowing down, it's about shifting how we nourish ourselves. And every meal is a chance to give your body what it needs to keep you strong and thriving for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Zenior Life, and share it with someone who could use a gentle reminder that healing is still possible. Stay kind to your body, stay curious, and stay hopeful. You deserve to feel good every single day.